What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another. Wait a second. This seems a bit far away from my mic. Welcome to another video. Teambuilder, of course. You can see every mod we bring in the top. For the first time, we are bringing Salazzle. It's gonna be interesting. This matchup is rough. It is probably the most difficult matchup I have in terms of building against it. But I think I've done some mock battles against one of the people in my front office, and it's gone all right. There was only one of them I lost, so we made some changes according to that, and then the next time I won that mock battle. So hopefully we should be okay. So the thing about this matchup is that I pretty much have to build against the 6 Pokemon I think he's gonna bring, because it is actually impossible for me to build against his entire draft. So I have to try and actually have to try and predict exactly what he's going to bring, which is rough. It's really hard. So if I can go through here really quick, I'm gonna quickly just go through his draft and his team. I am playing against the Minnesota Timburrwolves, coached by Redikai, and his team is really powerful. It's really good draft. Some of that comes from that a coach has somewhat given up. So that coach basically has given away his best mon, and Redikai has taken it. Redikai is 4-2. His team is as follows. It is Tapu Koko, Infernape, Primarina, Nidoking, Decidueye, Licky, Pinsir Mega Pinsir, Mandibus, Excadrill, Gigalith, and Lantern. The biggest problem that he has on his team is Excadrill. Excadrill really sucks to play against because it literally runs through my entire team. Sadly it does that, I should say. It's not good for us at all. It's really not good. I don't have a good plan against it. My only plan is to try and kill Gigalith as fast as possible. If I can get Gigalith down, then Excadrill isn't as scary because it won't have the Sand Rush. But if I'm gonna go through what I think he's gonna bring, I think he's bringing Tapu Koko. I think he's bringing Infernape. I think he brings Primarina. I think he brings Nidoking. And then I think he brings Excadrill and Gigalith. Those 6 Pokemon is what I think he's going to bring. Decidueye is bad against, what's it called? Really bad against Kyurem. Licky is really bad against Mega Medicham. Pinsir gets hard-walled by Steelix. Mandibus cannot wall Mega Medicham either. And Lantern doesn't do shit either. For Lantern, Shaman pretty much becomes a free swap instantly. Hidden Power Ice Beam won't do shit, and we resist the other 2 stabs. Scald is not a problem. Hydro Pump is not a problem. So pretty much just like I have 3 Pokemon, just walls all those completely. But here's the issue: Nidoking's stab combination of ground and poison screws up my entire team. Excadrill's stab combination of ground and steel screws up my entire team. I have a big problem against ground types in general, it seems. Ground types is a big issue for me. The other thing I have against that is Fortnite Bush, who you have to build like this. We can't have this is the best defense we can have, because we need this here to outspeed Nidoking. A Jolly Nidoking we outspeed like this, so I can hit it with so I can substitute on it and see what it does, kind of thing, like Scout almost. So yeah, this is what we have again. It's not really our needed. So this is okay. Let me just go through. So Mega Medicham, we're just trying to take precautions for everything. Zen Headbutt hits Tapu Koko, then we can Bullet Punch. Infernape gets hit by Drain Punch. Premier gets O-code by Thunder Punch unless it's defensive, which if it's defensive, it doesn't matter. It's still a 2-hit KO. Nido King, we hit with Stun Headbutt. Decidueye, we hit with Stun Headbutt. I'm pretty sure it gets O-code by Stun Headbutt. I'm pretty sure it gets O-code by Stun Headbutt and into Bullet Punch, so it's no problem. Licky Drain Punch, O-code. Pinsir, we can Thunder Punch into Bullet Punch. No, actually we can't, because it is faster than us and it has Quick Attack. Quick Attack, I don't think Quick Attack O-codes, but it will do a lot. I don't think it O-codes because of our HP. Mandibus takes over 50% from Drain Punch. And it's almost 50% from Drain Punch, but then Thunder Punch will kill. Excadrill gets O-code by Drain Punch. Gigalith gets O-code by Drain Punch. Does Gigalith get O-code? I'm not sure. Lantern gets destroyed by Drain Punch as well. So not really that much. He doesn't really have any wall for Mega Medicham. Everything he has either gets 2-hit KO'd or 1-shot. So it's for me, when having Medicham in, it's all about predicting what he will swap into. That's the hard part. I have to pretty much predict what he swaps into it. Though the thing is, the problem is that he has a lot of monsters that are faster than Mega Medicham. Tapu Koko, Infernape are all faster, and Mega Pinsir is also faster. But if he brings Mega Pinsir, that's fine for me, because that means I can Steelix can go in, and you'll see what I have with Steelix. But yeah, that's what we have. Then I bring in Twitch Girl. I'm gonna quickly make it shiny because this is best shiny, one of the best shinies in my opinion. So I'm gonna make it shiny. We have Life Orb, Oblivious, Nasty Plot set. We have also just I've made sure that I just barely outspeed. Who did I outspeed? I need to make sure now that I didn't outspeed the wrong thing. I need to make sure that I did not outspeed the wrong thing. Okay, I outspeed the right thing. Yes, I exactly outspeed Infernape. And we resist his Mach Punch or Vacuum Wave. We resist both of those, so we're okay. The build I'm mostly scared about him bringing is Nasty Plot Infernape with Focus Blast. Focus Blast is an issue. It does just under half to Salazzle, so I think we're okay in that front. But it's still rough. Infernape is a problem. I don't have a solid switch into it. If it's physical, that is perfect. If it's physical, close combat with Thunder Punch and Flare Blitz, that's perfect, because then Elemental completely walls it. But let me go over the offense part here. Sludge Wave just hits almost everything. He has 2 fairy types, which I think he's going to bring. Koko and Primarina. Infernape, we can also be Hidden Power Ground, which should do quite a lot. We have Nidoking, which also gets hit by Hidden Power Ground. The Decidueye gets fucked by Flamethrower. This thing is faster than everything, except for Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is the only thing we're not faster than. But we pretty much click almost Hidden Power Ground every time. Yeah, so Koko is really the only problem here for Salazzle. Like, even though what's it called? Yeah, I had to just swap in on Infernape almost every single time immediately with this. The only thing I can really do. But we're faster than everything except for Tapu Koko, and except for Excadrill in the sand. That thing we're also slower than. Even if we were Scarf, I'm pretty sure we would not get. I mean, we could get faster if we were Scarf, I think. But I've not done that. I don't. Kind of need the life orb damage is important, because it makes so that we don't have some rolls and all that. But Licky, it's true that also. I mean, Licky walls us. I'm pretty sure. Licky walls us. But I don't know what it can really do back. I don't think it gets Earthquake or anything. It can't Toxic us and stall us out. And I'm pretty sure I can just set up a Nasty Plot on it. So I don't think it's that that. Don't think it's that insane. Pincer, we obviously faster than Pincer. I believe we take 1 quick attack from Pincer. I believe we take. Let me check. I believe we take 1 from Pincer. No, we don't. Yeah, we take 1 quick attack, and it gets overcalled by flamethrower, so it's no problem. It's no problem. So it's not that big of an issue. Mandibus, Sludge Wave should do quite a lot to Mandibus. I don't know if it can completely wall us, but it should do a lot. It should do a lot. Excadrill obviously gets. I'm pretty sure Excadrill gets overcalled by flamethrower. Almost. If not, then it's almost. Gigalith is a big problem. I'm pretty sure Gigalith swaps in on this almost always, which can be a problem. But it's really the best option I have here. The only other contestant for this spot would be Florges, because that would help with Infernape. But it's like then I have kind of either or. Alomomola. So I'm running Liquidation, Wish, Protect, Toxic on Alomomola. Regenerator, of course, the leftovers, we got that going. So the plan for this is to immediately swap it into Gigalith. As soon as I see Gigalith, Alomomola comes in, because that stops Excadrill from immediately swapping it and setting up a Swords Dance. Because if he swaps Excadrill in immediately, then Alomomola will be there, and then he can't really set up a Swords Dance. So that's good because I eat almost anything he has. If it's not a +2, I eat everything. And Liquidation 2-hit KOs. So it should be fine. A +2 C Earthquake kills though, which sucks. So he could, like, if he goes to +2 and I hit him with Liquidation and he stays in, I assume he's gonna try to attempt for the what's it called? I assume he's going to attempt to go for the C move. Yeah. And Gigalith I can just stay in all day. I can Toxic it, and then I can Wish, Protect, all that. I can stall it out. So Gigalith is not a big problem. That's mainly what Alomomola is for. And then just doing some Wish passing is also very nice. We have Fortnite Bush. As you saw it earlier, it's a Giga Drain, Tailwind, Leech Seed Substitute. Tailwind will do so that I can become faster, even if we are in sand. Which can be it could be huge. It could be big. It could be very big. Especially for Zenyatta, because I believe Zenyatta, yes. I've exactly EV'd it, so we outspeed a Jolly. It's called a Jolly Excadrill without sand. So which means that if we are in sand and I have Tailwind up, I will still outspeed it. That's kind of the reason of. And Tailwind it's just good for me overall. We won't be fast with Kyurem, but Kyurem has another purpose. Steelix is here for Tapu Koko mainly. It's basically here for Tapu Koko. We 2-shot it with Earthquake. With Stealth Rocks, we got Rock Slide, we got Toxic. We're doing fine. We have Sturdy. I don't need Sheer Force to do much. I don't think Sheer Force still becomes a 2-hit KO. So I've just gone with Sturdy. So yeah, that's that's Steelix. It's really what it is. Rock Slide also for Pinsir in case he has Pinsir too. Steelix is sadly very reliant on Wish passing, which is nice it's nice that we have drafted Alomomola. It works pretty nice. It works pretty well out for these. And then comes Kyurem Black. I'm running leftovers. Leftovers Kyurem Black. I could run Steelberry. Steelberry could help. I actually need to calc that. What is the berry for steel? Steelberry. Apparently there's a phone called Steelberry. It's a Babiri berry. Yeah, I think it's the Babiri. Pepper Pokemon, this berry will lessen the damage from a super sector. Okay, so let's see Babiri. Let's take Chrome Black, take Beery Berry, and go to Excadrill, Center Shweever. A +2 Iron Head will not kill. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. I think I'm gonna run Babiri instead. Because if I end up in a situation where I can swap Kyurem into an Excadrill, this is probably the best bet. I don't think he's running Sea Ironhead, because if he's running Sea Ironhead, he's not breaking through Alomomola. Then he loses to Alomomola. So he has to run Z Earthquake, I think. It's not he loses to if he doesn't have Z Earthquake. So yeah, +2 regular Ironhead won't kill. Even if he's adamant, it will not kill either. And an Earthquake can't kill it either, so unless he has rocks up at that point, then yeah. So I think we're okay. Like if he has rocks up, let's see if there's rocks on my side, then Earthquake becomes a pretty big chance to Oko. So I'm gonna have to pray there's. I mean, if there's no rocks, obviously I don't go Cure Black. But if there are no rocks, I think Babiri Berry is. I think Babiri is actually the best berry I can have here. I mean, the best thing to use here, because I could end up in the situation where this will do the trick. Also, Bullet Punch does like minimum 20% or something to it, which is pretty crazy. So Bullet Punch does like 13 to 16%, but it's still good damage. It's still good damage. You can't swap into a Send Headbutt either, because even Send Headbutt, even though it's resisted, it was like 41 to 48%. That's kind of yikes. But a +2 anything kills Mega Medicham. So I'm not gonna do anything if you like just a regular Sea Earthquake kills. Regular Sea Earthquake. So Zenyatta is kind of like a late game thing. How much does Bullet Punch do to Coco again? I think it did quite a lot. Yeah, that's minimum 30%. That's even with him having a few HP, a bit in HP. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know what kind of Coco is gonna run. I would assume like Specs or something. Specs Coco. You see choice Specs. You see Specs Coco with Grass Knot against my Steelix. Yeah, it doesn't do high. It does not do 50%, which is good. Yeah, we're not even bringing the C move this time around. We ain't even bringing the C move. I could actually go C Earthquake and Steelix. I could go C Earthquake. Let's see. It's still going to be a guaranteed 3-hit kill no matter what. I don't know. I'll talk about that with my the front of it. We could bring it on Steelix. We could bring it. There's a possibility of it. I think it might be a good. I think it might be a good choice. I'm actually gonna put it on. Ground Demon Z. I'm just gonna put it on. Just so it's there. Because I think this is the best. Sea Earthquake does a lot to everything. If he's not bringing Pinsir, then Sea Earthquake does a lot to pretty much anything he has. He already does not have a lot of swaps into Earthquake. Not from the team I'm predicting. From the team I'm predicting, he has a little swaps to Earthquake. Like he has no ground type swap except for Primarina. So Sea Earthquake I think is very, very good. And I don't think we need the leftovers. I don't think the leftovers are that important. Because even against, because Gigalith is also a questionable matchup here. A Sea Earthquake almost kills, so I could Earthquake Sea Earthquake. Yeah, I think this is the best option we have. I think it's very good. I think we're also gonna do this, so we have that extra point in defense. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. It is also like that damage that the damage that Coco does is also it's also in case of specs. It's in case of specs. You could be Shockerberry, but I'll find out after one earthquake. But if he stays in and fire off another, because like swapping into it, I'm either gonna take like a U-turn, block a thunderbolt or something else. I don't think. I mean, he might predict Steelix to come in immediately. If he does, then that's fine, because I can be able to tell if he specs. If he specs, I get a free swap to Salazzle. Salazzle becomes a free swap if he specs, because I can tell the damage he makes if he specs or not. So yeah, I will be, or even if he's choice, like he could be choice scarf modest, but I don't know. That depends on the role, I guess. Yeah, that's DLX, and Curon Black is pretty much solely here to not get fucked by Nidoking. This is our main swap to Nidoking. Ice Beam, Earth Power Boost, Fusion Bolt. We're running out Babiri now. We don't really need the I don't think we need the leftovers completely. We're running max special defense. Ice Beam still OHKOs Nidoking, so it's not really a big issue. We're also faster. I don't think we're faster than Nidoking, but it's not that big a problem. It only does like 30% maximum. No, 35 maximum is what it does. With Life Orb. Life Orb is 35 maximum. So yeah, that's the team for this week. I have to build against what I think it's bringing. I have to. There's of course a few precautions, or like Steelix having Rock Slide for the big boy, the Pinsir. Running Toxic to win the 1v1 against against Gigalith. He almost has nothing to swap into Earthquake. The only thing he has is Primarina. And Primarina is kind of an issue too. Like Specs Primarina is kind of a problem. I think I should be able to deal with it somewhat. It could be an issue, but the thing that it's slow helps a lot. That it's slow helps a lot. Like if it specs, this what I'm gonna swap into it does not get OHKO'd. Almost none of them get OHKO'd. If he locks into Moonblast, Salazzle swaps in again because it's quad resistant. Easy swap for Salazzle. If he goes for Hydro Pump, and then it's still a Low Mola comes in. The Low Mola comes in every time on it to scout what it's going for. If it specs, I can tell if it specs with the damage, and then I can swap into it accordingly to what it's doing. Even Steelix can swap into the Moonblast. So yeah, it helps a lot that Primarina is very slow. It helps a lot. So yeah, with that said, I'll end off, and hopefully I don't lose later today. It went okay in the mock battle, so I'm hopeful. I'm gonna stay confident. Hopefully we don't become hacked out like last week. So yeah, with that being said, peace out, guys.